Break the Wall is something that started 5 years ago, and it is a campaign to increase awareness about the effects of cyberbullying, but also to promote positivity. We want to reach out to young students who use social media quite heavily and recognize that there's a better way to interact with students, or a better way to interact with each other, and not everything has to be negative. The other thing that Break the Wall does, we hope, is raise awareness by kind of surfacing some of the things that happen online that maybe as parents or teachers we might not be aware of, and actually when we see that stuff written, or we're confronted that this is what students are saying to each other, this is what kids are saying to each other, it's kind of hard to read sometimes, but I think it's important, and I think the students in our program do a good job of recognizing that maybe there needs to be greater awareness of some of the impacts, or just the sheer amount of cyberbullying that goes on.
A lot of people hide behind the anonymity of the internet, and they feel like their voice is louder, but also more hidden, so they can say anything they want with no filter. And we wanted to shed some light that when you see it written on a wall, typically it looks a little more profound. It'll make you more uncomfortable when you see some of those phrases. One of the worst ones we read was, I hope you fall off a cliff, not one tall enough to kill you, but one short enough to leave you paralyzed for life. It was a very specific but hurtful thing, and you see these kinds of things scrolling past your feed all the time, and you're used to scrolling past it, but when you see it on a wall, you have to confront it head on.
I hope that students, parents, teachers can, if anything, that this campaign can help raise awareness and help people realize that they can be more active, even in simple ways. You know, something as simple as deciding not to share a picture or a video or something that you know might embarrass somebody, or if you're frustrated with a student or with a classmate or something, rather than sharing something because you think that it might embarrass them, maybe pause and think a little bit that, you know, something that you might be reacting to could have a long-term impact.